A very warm welcome to you for our very first digital annual report.
I think what I'm so proud of in the last 2 years, as a group we work together to support each other, to support our patients and to look after our whole community during the difficult times of COVID.
One of the remarkable things of the past 2 years has been that despite the pandemic, despite the disruption, we've continued to operate and continue to really excel in what we do.
The thing that has overwhelmed me in the last 2 years is the way in which people have simply set aside any concern or interest for themselves and shown absolute dedication to the work that is done here. They've certainly been careful, adapted the way in which we deliver our care to the circumstances, but at no time was there ever any question that people wouldn't continue to provide cancer services here. That's been truly amazing to see.
The last 2 years clinically have been a time of great progress despite the very many challenges we've had to face. We've expanded the services we offer, we've achieved better results than ever before, and we've done that all in a time where we've had to keep our patients and our staff safe in the face of the COVID pandemic.
During a time where it was hard to get the norms met, we went above and beyond that. We innovated, we were resilient, our 3D printing went ahead. We opened new areas, we opened a world-leading biomedical innovation hub, Australia's first interventional oncology service, 2 new state-of-the-art operating theatres, technology which supports our surgeons to do the most complex of surgeries. We built our UCAN Centre, which is a home away from home for our young patients with cancer and their families. For our country patients, we were able to activate our telehealth within 2 weeks. 90% of our appointments converted to telehealth.
Over the past year, we've also established our own palliative care service here at Chris O'Brien Lifehouse after being successful in achieving funding. I think for many of us, we see this as the last piece of the puzzle. Previously, we had an outsourced service, and now we are able to provide that service to our own patients using our own staff and provide what we would regard as the pinnacle of care.
We managed to work with the local health district and support them as much as we could, do our small bit. We kept to what our mission was, which is to make a difference to patients and families' lives with cancer. We didn't cancel a service, we managed to balance the risk of COVID with the needs of our patients and families. And we always enabled family to be present at the most vulnerable and difficult times.
And we have this data that's collected in New South Wales by the New South Wales Cancer Institute and very clearly shows that the model we use here at Chris O'Brien Lifehouse does work and does produce better outcomes for our patients. The way in which we do this is really by having a concentration of expertise. That includes doctors, it includes nurses, it includes physiotherapists and speech therapists and psychologists and so on. Having them all working and turning their mind to the problem at hand results in a better experience for patients and better clinical outcomes for our patients.
The way in which the organisation has enabled people from all different professions and skill sets to come together and deliver something which I don't think any of them could do individually. So the glue that Chris O'Brien Lifehouse provides to form up that comprehensive cancer care model is really something that I think proves the benefits of the institution.
The best demonstration of this really are the results we've achieved across a range of tumour streams where we see better outcomes in terms of short-term and long-term survival for things like breast cancer, ovarian cancer and some of the neurological cancers.
It was wonderful to see us grow and innovate, but most of all we supported each other and our patients. We never lost our human heart or our compassion.
The compassion and the care that goes into the work people do here, that is something that that truly makes a difference when you're faced with one of the greatest challenges in your life. Chris O'Brien Lifehouse is now really well established. We've got a great reputation, we've got a terrific team of people here, we've got wonderful support from the community. I've no doubt that the institution will continue to grow, develop more services, assist more people, and truly become one of the world's great comprehensive cancer centres.
It's my great privilege to thank all of our donors and partners and stakeholders in making this place possible. I also want to refer to the integration of all our departments in the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse. Not one department is more important than another because everyone comes together as a whole. So I want to thank everybody as an integrated, comprehensive cancer centre, every person who contributes to the success of this place. Thank you so much.